Hey friends, welcome to another episode of the Wisdom Wednesday broadcast with myself, Timber Robin, and today we're talking about programming foundation and cloud computing. So to tell us a little bit more about these topics, we have two awesome guests in the studio today. I'm going to let them introduce themselves. So, Mr. Isaac.
Hi, Timber. I'm Isaac, the head of programming at CTU Training Solutions. And then I'm here with Akim also.
Timber, how are you? I'm Akim. I'm the head of program for IT Cloud Solutions.
Awesome, Jen. So we have some questions for you, and we're going to put you through the paces. So let's jump in with our first question. So that is, how does machine learning fit into 4IR, and how has it impacted 4IR?
Speaking of machine learning, Timber, machine learning has impacted a lot on our daily life. So if you look around currently, we now have drones running around shooting people from a very distance place, and then we also have a robotic dry and cleaner who can clean itself, can clean the room itself without anyone tampering with it. So believe me, machine learning it has impacted a lot on our daily living.
So you spoke about the sort of machines doing their own thing and being automated. So how has automation impacted the business environment?
Okay, basically, let me go back to machine learning. When speaking of machine learning, what are we trying to do in that? So we IT people, we're trying to recreate the human brain into a machine. So, and then that machine can think as a human being. So, and then that's where we now have automation. So in automation, remember previously, we used to have people who will go at work maybe to monitor some people, how they're waking during the night. Now we're no longer doing that. We have cameras, we have robots, we have everything that can monitor people and generate a report at a later stage. Yeah. So basically that's what the idea behind automation.
Sure. That's very interesting, and I think we're going to have to do an episode all about that by itself. But your next question is, how did CTU adjust the qualifications to include automation?
So what we have done at CTU, we have started first with foundation, what we're discussing now. So, machines are controlled by programming. So what we have done, because our course is divided into two different semesters. So in semester one, we introduce students to programming using Python. And in semester 2, we do have a module called robotics. And then with that robotics, we're going to assist or teach our students how to design a robot that can be controlled or can be programmed using Python, what they've learned in semester 1. And then at the end of that module, students will have to design an autonomous car that can move around itself and then also avoiding obstacles. So we program that using Python. So that's what we're doing.
Wow, that sounds really exciting, and I think that's definitely something I would love to do. So I've got another question for you, and it goes like this. The fourth industrial revolution has dramatically changed the way we relate to one another, the way we live, we work, and especially the way we educate our children. So how has CTU, under the programming stream, adjusted the qualifications to ensure that our graduates are prepared to face the challenges brought forward by the fourth industrial revolution?
Yes, I'm going to go back on that. Remember, I just explained to you how we have included automation under foundation. So if you look at automation, it's also one of the growing area in the 4IR, which is the fourth industrial revolution. And then we have combined that together with one of the most popular programming language, which is Python. And then if you also go on our NQF level 5, which is our software development student, they are touching on quite a lot. I can give you an example of what we called DevOps engineer. So DevOps engineer, that can be explained. Now you see, now we're living in this COVID period, so not everyone is working in the same environment. So with a DevOps engineer, I can be in China, you can be in South Africa, the other one can be in USA. So working in 3 different locations, but on the same platform. So we're teaching our students how they can coordinate a project with people in different locations.
Wow.
And then if you also go on our NQF level 6, these are our 3rd years. We're touching on quite a lot. So we also introduce big data analytics. We introduced data mining. We also introduced AI and machine learning. So there is quite a lot these guys are learning at CTU Training Solutions.
Yeah. I think having heard all of that, I think everybody's going to be really, really well prepared for 4IR. So you better join in. So Akim, I have a question for you, sir.
All right.
What is the importance of cloud and the relevance of it in today's world?
Well, I think adding on to it, what Isaac has also said, we are in a pandemic time, and there's a need for us to also try and evolve with the times. So majority of the situations is we are looking to make sure that the students are also aligned in terms of qualifications with what's happening within the industry. And we're seeing now the impact of, even 4IR that was mentioned here. Majority of the jobs are now online. We're now living in one global village, and it's quite key for everyone to be in a position whereby they have the relevant skills, if I might say, to be a part of that world.
Yeah. No, that's incredible. And how is CTU addressing this? Is it in qualifications? Or?
Yes, definitely. If you look at our cloud solutions qualifications, we have what is called Cloud Solutions Administration. Within that year, we are giving students a solid foundation from which they can know about cloud administration, what the cloud is all about, how can you administer, how can you secure the cloud, how can you secure the workloads of the companies within there. So it becomes now an overall picture whereby from the first year that you're doing cloud administration, you are aligned with the knowledge that equips you to be an administrator and the go-to person within your company with regards to the cloud as well. And in the second year within cloud engineering, we're now going beyond and designing solutions for organizations. You start up your own company, you approach one of our students who's now an engineer, and we can come up with a solution as to try and align you with what's happening within the industry. So the relevance of cloud, it is here, and we are looking to go forward with it as well and support it through our qualifications that we're having at CTU.
Awesome. So I suppose what we can take away from that is the world is changing, ladies and gentlemen, and under the guidance of these two gents here, you can be future-fied in just about no time at CTU. So that pretty much concludes this episode of our Wisdom Wednesday broadcast. From myself, Temba Robin, from my fancy new chair, Kim, Isaac, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Temba.
Thank you for having us, Temba.
And we'll see you guys soon. Hey, you. Hey, yeah, you. Don't miss the next episode of the Wisdom Wednesday Newsish broadcast. Give this video a like and subscribe to CTU Training Solutions YouTube channel. And if you want to apply for any of our programs and courses, click the link in the video description below. Down there. It's down somewhere there. You guys know where to find it.